All right, so the next game on our list. By the way, I'm going to post this in chat again. This is what we're going by for right now. This Nintendo has an episode guide for like the first 200 games or so, and we're going to be using this as our guide for the order of games. It's essentially the same as the wiki guide we were using. There's a couple things that are in a slightly different order, but I feel like it just makes sense to go along with Nintendo. So the next game will be Galaga. Galaga, Jan!
Whoa!
You've heard of that.
Whoa!
Which, by the way, in America, the American version of Galaga is called Galaga Demons of Death.
Whoa! That sounds intense.
The Japanese version is simply called Galaga. It's pretty weird. Alright. Yeah, Galaga I think is probably like a lot better than Galaxian. No, I played Galaga before. Galaga is an okay, decently fun little shooter. I mean, some people love Galaga. I mean, of all the like the very early arcade sort of like shooting things games like Galaxian, Space Invaders, all the Space Invaders clones, Galaga has to be the best of all of those, you know? It's like there's a lot of just little neat things about this game. Yeah, I liked how Nintendo, he also notes both the developer and the publisher. That's pretty nice. Yeah, the dual ship thing is really neat, and this is probably the first game to actually have that sort of mechanic. Maybe the first actual sort of power-up in a game like this. And it's actually a really cool power-up, too. So one thing I like about this game as opposed to Space Invaders is how, instead of just the ships simply being up there at the top, they gradually fly in. And while they're flying in, they give you a chance to, like, shoot them. Like, that's pretty cool. Otherwise, it's very... Like, there's some things that are... Like, the gameplay is very similar to Galaxian. But this game, you can... One noticeable big difference, you can shoot more than one bullet at a time. You can shoot 2 bullets at a time. That's actually a huge advantage. Like, and it makes the game quite a bit more fun to play, quite honestly. So you gotta watch out now, because starting at level 2, they can shoot at you while they're forming their pattern. So you gotta be careful. Oh! I want to get one of the bonus ships. So when TMR was playing this for NES Mania, the goal for this game was insane, because it was based off of how many patterns? It was based off of... So this is a bonus round right here, and there's different patterns of bonus rounds, and they don't start repeating until like, I don't know, like stage 20 or something. I forget what his goal was. Hold on, let me just check what the NES Mania goal was for this game. Which honestly, I guess, kind of makes sense as a goal, as crazy as it is. So I probably will not be beating this game. Huh. Where is it? Why am I not finding Galaga? What the fuck? Oh, it's just like lagging or something. There we go. Yeah, his goal was to beat stage 31. That's a pretty insane goal. But yeah, the patterns for the bonus stages just don't repeat until like stage 32. 32 is the first time they like actually start repeating. So I guess it's, you know, it's sort of like different content. Should you create commands? What, for the Nintendo guide? That's a good idea. I'll just go ahead and create one, I think. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do it. Well, I already have a command called guide. We don't want to replace that. So how about list? Let's make a command called list. Yeah. Oops, I don't want to spell things wrong. Episode guide to determine game chronology. How's that? Lit? Yeah. Oh, that works, right? I'll have to put like a little thing on the screen that says list and has that as well. Makes sense, right? So now you guys have... Oh, you can shoot the letters? Oh, no, never mind. Stage 4. So if I make it to stage 32, I've officially beaten this game. That's never going to happen. It took TMR a really long time. But it took him like, I think 12... Oh, let me check. How long did it take him to reach that stage? 15 hours. It took him 15 hours to reach stage 32 in this game. That's... You know, that's a pretty insane goal. This game gets pretty tough, and there's no continues, of course. I mean, he had to basically become a Galaga master. So we're not even going to try to beat this game, according to that standard. I mean, and I guess that's the only standard that really makes sense. Even though, basically, all these stages are pretty much the same thing, with not really that much variation. But yeah, this game is very similar to Galaxian. It's got some upgrades. The upgrades it has over Galaxian really make it quite a bit more fun. And this definitely deserves its status as, you know, a classic arcade game. Even though most of the sounds are just like little beeps and little zap sounds, what little music cues it has are nice. You know, a lot better than Galaxian's sound. Like just the laser blasts and sound effects, I like a lot better. Like they're nice. They've got the game that's sort of like classic arcade feel. And fuck, they got me as they were coming in. Damn it! I want to get the one thing I definitely want to do before we quit playing this game is I want to get the double ship. That's like my goal for this game right now is to get the double ship. Remember the Galaga cameo in Ridge Racer? No, but I'm guessing like a lot of Namco games of that era, they probably had like they would like have a classic game as that you would play during loading screens, right? And I think that some games had Galaxian as well. I do remember that. I don't specifically remember the Ridge Racer one, but I probably played it, you know? Yeah, I mean, honestly, it was a pretty neat idea as well. I mean, these days, games don't really have loading anymore. For the most part, Bloodborne aside. But... yeah. Back in the PS1 era, everything kind of had loading time. So you really want to stay moving in this game, I guess. Just stay moving, keep shooting. Gotta kill all the ships. Gotta kill them all. There we got him, okay. Challenging stage. We haven't died yet, so that's good. Namco did stuff right. Yeah, I think that was very clever, what they did. With the loading and, like, having classic arcade games. Like, honestly. And if you have, like, a library of, like, classic arcade games, why not use them? Yeah, Namco definitely did stuff right. Namco is A-okay in my book as well. I agree. Well, we're not going to ever get it perfect in this crap. Because you'd have to memorize the pattern. I'm sure that once you play through this game for 15 hours, you have all those patterns memorized and you can get perfects. You feel so tense watching me not get the double ship. How do you get the double ship again? Don't they have to, like, somebody has to try to steal your ship and then you get it back, right? I don't remember exactly how you, like, when that can happen or when that's possible. What's the, oh, so that denotes your stage, I see. So the stage you're on is shown by those medals down there on the bottom right, the things that look like medals. And then my lives are above that, of course. It's pretty obvious. And then the ships can, like, split up and become multiple ships, too. Uh-oh. Oh, they came back up and killed me. How do you... Can anybody tell me, like, what's the easiest way to get the bonus ship in this game? Oh, like that. Fighter captured. So, wait. Oh, and then I have to have another... Oh, you have to have another life. That would have worked if I'd had another life. Oh. I get it. Okay. Let's try that again. So we gotta at least make it to stage 4. But not on your last life. I didn't think about that. I was just so excited to see that I was like, oh yeah, capture me. Alright, now I get it now, though. I get it. It's fine. I mean, if we were on our last life, we were never going to accomplish our goal anyway, so we may as well just die, quite frankly. Fuck you. And fuck you. Gotta sacrifice a life. But you get it back, essentially. So essentially you're playing with 2 of your lives. So you're not really sacrificing it, you just are playing with 2 lives at once at that point. You know, which is fine. I mean, I would just want to get the double ship just because it feels better to play with 2 ships. That would be the only reason why. Uh-oh. This is difficult to survive. Oh, did you see that dodge? Did you guys see that dodge? That was pretty pro. Sacrificing people for power. Yeah, except you're not really sacrificing them because you get it back. But yeah, basically. Fuck you guys. Give me my points. Eventually I'm gonna like start to remember like these. Actually I won't because I'm probably not gonna play this game that long. Probably gonna give it like, I don't know, 15-20 minutes I think. I think it's not really necessary to play this game longer than that. Like, there's no chance we're gonna win it and or get to a point that can be considered victory. Obviously. And there's really just not that much variety to this game. That's basically it's the same weakness that all early arcade games have. Whoa! Oh, they're getting serious now. Okay, there we go. There's my chance. Okay. I'm doing it. I'm doing it, guys! Sacrificing people for power. Give me that ship. Wait, what happened? Did I destroy my ship? Oh, did I destroy it? What happened there? Like... Fuck. I'm gonna have to start over now. I don't have enough lives. I think I blew up my ship? I don't entirely understand how that mechanic works yet. Damn it! So you have to not shoot it. I didn't know that you could shoot your own ship. Well, I learned the hard way. Okay. You like to kill the fly? Right, okay. Yeah, I understand it now. I was just spamming my gun because I assumed that you couldn't shoot the ship for whatever reason. But I obviously assume wrong. And listen, you guys know what happens when you make an assumption, right? You know what happens when you assume. You know what happens when you assume? I'll tell you. Sometimes you're right. And then other times you're wrong. That's what happens. So don't ever assume things. Unless, of course, you're assuming something that's correct. And then it's okay to assume. This whole game should be called Challenging Stage. Because it's all challenging. It's hard to get all of them. Oh, almost. Oh, we can't even kill, like... We can't even get, like, one perfect on, like... just any single barrage of ships. Whatever. I'm gonna get my extra ship this time. I'm gonna do it. Oh, now I'm not. Fuck. I just lost. So if I don't at least have one ship in reserve, I can't do it. I should really try to not die. There was a TurboGrafx version of this game, I think called Galaga 90. Or maybe it was, I don't remember the year, Galaga 88 or Galaga 90. And in that version of Galaga, it's very similar to this, but like with some new bonus features, and there was some actual like levels that where you like move forward, like over planets and stuff. It had more enemy types and stuff. And one thing that game allowed you to do was it allowed you to you could start with 2 ships as an option if you wanted to, which I thought was really cool. Because, I mean, that's like the thing you really... I feel like that's the best thing about this game, is just playing with 2 ships. It's just more fun that way. Because you get the increased firepower. You also get the increased risk of having, like, the larger hitbox. But it just seems worth it. I don't know. Well, that's no good. I just couldn't shoot anything. I'm ready. Actually, I'm not really ready. I'm never ready in this game. So you only get 3 lives in this game. I need more lives. That's my problem. Get him! Ah! Oh, yes, I finally got, like, 1 line of all the ships. So I can get 1,000 bonus points. I still got less hits, though. I wonder how many points you need to get an extra life. Does anybody know how many points it takes to get a 1-up in this game? Alright. Gotta survive at least until I can get my ship kidnapped. Or it's all pointless. Man, I do not envy TMR having to, like... No! Having to get to stage 31 in this game would just be ridiculous. Oh, I failed again. I failed again. Damn. It's hard to not die in this game. How do you get to stage 31? 20,000 or 30,000? That makes sense. Probably is. Should try to get more points, I guess. Man, if only I hadn't have shot my ship that one time. Okay. 30,000, 70,000, 120. Okay, that makes some sense. It also makes sense that it would be the high score would be the score you're aiming for your first extra life. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do that though. We'd have to do a lot better at that bonus round, I think. Maybe I can start to learn it. You should try to like start memorizing that bonus round, like exactly where to position your ship. All right, let me see if I can remember. Let's see. I don't remember where they fly in first. Let's see. They start off by flying in a line of 2 down the center. Okay. Those guys, I don't know how I would get all those guys. And then they come in like that. And I think that they're gonna start coming down the center. Oh, yeah, it was a little bit more to the right. I knew that they were gonna do that. I just didn't know the exact position. Oh, we got all of them. Okay, so they fly in like that, then loop down. And now they're going to come from the middle, right? Yeah, the middle, I think. I remember that. Oh, but I couldn't get all of them, though. That sucks. It's just 4 waves? Oh, it's 5 waves, okay. Hey, we got all of those, so 5 waves. And then the 5th one comes down a little to the left is center. Let's see if I can remember that. Probably not. We're not really close to getting a 1-up. Oh, it landed on me. Fuck. I'm still in business, though. I could still make it happen. It's still possible. No! Why won't you oh, because I aimed wrong. Well, now I can't do it, right? Fuck. We're gonna keep trying until we get the extra ship. I don't care how long it takes. That's my goal for this game. Could take a while, guys. The 4th stage, I just keep dying there. I need to not die there, but yet, that's exactly what keeps happening. Go figure. So we got past the 1st stage pretty quick that time. Whoa, I almost died. Almost died, but I didn't. Oh, I didn't expect it to come up like that. Fuck. Playing this will make Space Invaders later on feel extra lame. Yeah, yeah, I remember from the Crontano episode that, oh, we could do it! Right now! We get it. Is this level 2? You get a chance to do it on level 2. Nice. Alright, so how does this work? One shot. I just gotta shoot one shot correctly, right? Okay, let's just be very careful. One more time. Give me that ship! Yes, we got it. Yeah, the Space Invaders port was supposed to be a pretty, like, lame port. Oh my god, this game feels so much better to play with 2 ships. It just feels so much nicer. Also, this bonus round is, like, way easier now, although I'm still failing a lot. But this is so much easier to do now. This is the way to play this game. I know, that should be considered a victory for this game, is getting the 2 ships. Like, I won Galaga, guys, I got 2 ships! Be awesome if you could get 3 ships. Like, I know you can't, but that would be amazing. Oh, you kill things so much faster with 2 ships, you get twice the bullets. I mean, obviously it's a lot easier to get hit, but I don't know, it just seems... Like, if you could have a choice, I would always choose to have 2 ships in this game. Oh, there it goes, never mind. Well, it's fun while it lasted. Let's see how far we can get. Probably only as far as this. Can't get past level 4. Hey, Sir John, what's up? The first space shooter with a power-up? Yeah, I was saying that before. I think that if you consider that a power-up, which I think you should, this must be the first just game with the power-up, period. Well, I guess Pac-Man, the power pellet, that counts as a power-up, but yeah, the first space shooter with the power-up. I think so. I think so. So that's Galaga. Pretty cool game. Let's rate it. You know, definitely way more fun than Galaxian is. It's still... I mean, it's definitely... You definitely have to call it an arcade classic, but it wouldn't be like my favorite of the arcade games, I don't think. I mean, it's still very simple and repetitive. I mean, it's fun, but yeah, I'll give it, I don't know. I guess I'll give it a 6. And the music, I like the themes and jingles that the game has, and just the sound in general, the feel of like the sound effects. So I think also a 6. Yeah, you know, I mean, that's pretty fair for a game like Galaga. 6 and a 6. It's not. There's other like classic arcade games I think I probably would find to be a little bit more fun, but still a pretty fun game. Pretty fun game. I like it.